All right, everyone, and a very warm welcome to one of the absolutely most crucial phases in the entirety of this program, okay? In the following modules inside of this phase, you're gonna get all the most essential pillars of outreach, okay? So I'm gonna give you the most efficient methods when it comes to sourcing leads and contacting leads, okay? So the act of actually finding and contacting potential clients. And yeah, that's probably one of the most vital aspects of this course, because if you don't have any paying clients, well, then you can hardly say that you're actually running a social media marketing agency, right? It's all fine and well that we're starting a social media marketing agency and we can brag to our friends about that. But in reality, we're not really, running a proper business until we have at least one paying client, okay? And so as I said, during the course of this phase, you're going to get the industry's most efficient methods for finding and contacting clients. And this is essentially everything you need to close your first 5, 10, even 15 clients and get to that $15,000 per month mark with your agency. Okay. At the end of the phase, I'm actually also going to give you a system that we call our client acquisition planner. Now, this is a system that allows you to essentially track how much outreach you're doing, and it's split up into a 6-week structure. All right. But yeah, you're going to get that as well as all of the most powerful outreach methods, at the end of this phase and during this phase. But before we jump into any of that, there is one really crucial aspect that we must sort out, and that is organic marketing. Okay, so utilizing our existing network, because what we've seen happen time and time again for Academy members is that they're actually able to close their first client just by utilizing their existing network. Okay, now there are a few steps that go into this, and of course, it's not enough for everyone to close their first client, but I'd say for probably 60 to 70% of our members, they close their first client just by using their network. And then when they get their second client, their 5th client, their 10th client, well, they get all of those by leveraging the outreach methods that you're going to get in this phase. But as I said, for a lot of people, they're actually able to close their first client just by utilizing their system network. So what I'm going to give you in this module is a resource. We call it Scripts for Organic / Network Marketing. I'm going to walk you through it in a second. And so essentially, these are scripts or templates that you can use to make a post on your Instagram, make a post on your Facebook, and even to contact people, 5 to 10 people in your close network. Essentially, just letting everyone you know that you're starting a social media marketing agency and that you're hungry to help businesses grow through social media marketing. Okay, so yeah, without any further ado, let's walk through the different scripts and templates right here, and then I'll explain a little bit more after that. Okay, so yeah, you should now be looking at the script inside of Docs. As per usual, with all of our resources, you can open them up by clicking the link below this module, and then you can actually click File and make a copy to make your own duplicate version of the script, which you'll be able to edit to your preferences, okay? So it's very important for me to state that these are just templates that we've created, but you should, of course, edit them to your preferences, okay? Now, if you want, you can go ahead and just copy paste them outright, but I imagine that you have your personal network and you're going to want to communicate the message in a little bit of a particular way to your own network, and so you're more than welcome to just customize these messages as you see fit. But again, they're structured in a very efficient manner, okay? So firstly, what we have here is a Facebook and Instagram feed plus story post, okay? So this is a one-size-fits-all text that you can either post on your Facebook wall, which we definitely recommend because you'll have a lot of your old network on your Facebook profile. You can also post it perhaps in a little bit of a shorter version on a post for an Instagram feed post. And again, you can also post this on your Instagram story. Again, you'd probably want to cut down the script a little bit to post it on your story. But essentially, this is a one-size-fits-all, and you can customize it for the different platforms as you see fit. All right, so let's go ahead and just read it through. To my network, I'd like to announce that I've taken the past weeks to study one of the most advanced and intricate courses in the industry of social media marketing. I've been equipped with a skill set that allows me to provide social media marketing to businesses in a wide range of industries on a highly technical level. I'm incredibly excited to start my journey as a professional in the field of social media marketing and to assist in the growth of many businesses to come. I wish everyone the best, and I'd be extremely grateful if anyone would share this post to their feed or their story, or perhaps let me know if you know someone that could benefit from increased exposure on social media. Okay, so as you can see, this is a very, very polite way of just telling anyone in your network that you've taken the past few weeks to study this industry and study a very advanced course that gives you the required skill set to assist businesses in the growth of their online exposure and sales. And you'd appreciate it if anyone would be as kind as to share it, right? So of course you can, as I said, customize this to whether you're writing it on Instagram. Perhaps if you're writing on Instagram, you want to include that shared on your story aspect. If you're writing it for your Facebook wall, perhaps you don't want to include the story aspect, okay? Now, one thing that's very, very important for me to stress right now is during the last phase of the academy, I'm actually going to give you what we call our chronological formula for results. Okay, this is another resource that you're going to get at the end of the academy. And in that chronological formula, we give you a 7-week guide to exactly how to go about structuring your workflow and your time after you finish studying the academy. Okay. And actually making these posts and reaching out to these people are a part of that 7-week process that you enter into after you've studied the academy through. And the reason that we actually recommend that you wait making these posts and writing to these people in your network until after you finish the course is because for a lot of people, once they do this, they'll actually have a lead or a meeting in the following week, right? And so if you haven't finished the academy and if you haven't even studied the service delivery part of the academy, well, then you'll have a meeting before you even know how to deliver the service, right? So right now I'm walking you through this template and giving it to you. You'll find a link below this module, but I actually recommend just holding off doing this until you finish studying the academy and taking notes throughout the entire course, okay? So with that said, let's get back into the next template here, okay? So the next template is a message for 10 people in your network, okay? So what we recommend doing, again, after you study the course, is finding 10 people in your network that would be relevant to share a message with, like this with, okay? So let's go ahead and read it through. Hi, John. I hope all is well with you and the family. I'm actually writing to let you know that I've taken the past weeks to study one of the most advanced and intricate courses in the industry of social media marketing, and I'm incredibly excited to start my journey in this field. Kindly, if you think you know anyone that could benefit from my expertise in social media marketing, then please don't hesitate to put us in touch or to spread the word. I can't thank you enough, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, so again, just a very, very polite message here. And yeah, you can send this message to 10 people in your network, okay? Now, this could be your uncle, it could be your aunt, it could be your friends' parents, your past teachers, friends in corporate or friends in the corporate or business world. It could literally be anyone, okay, guys? So the thing I'm trying to get across here is maybe don't just send this out to your 10 closest friends, right? Because that might not yield any results. But perhaps, you have an old friend whose parents were lawyers or they were in the corporate world, and they would be great, messenger spreaders, right? So find 10 people in your network, whether it be your aunt, your parents, of course, your friends' parents, whoever it might be in your network. Find the 10 people that you believe are going to be the most relevant to send this message to, and customize the message to your preferences. And of course, you might also just personalize the message a little bit to each of those individuals, but don't spend too much time on it. Just send this message out to at least 10 people that you find relevant in your network. Now, if you want to send it out to 15 or 20 or more than that, well, good idea, but just keep the minimum at 10. All right. And then finally, what we have here at the bottom of the script are 3 bio examples for Instagram/social media accounts. Okay. So you can put any of those 3 or customize them to your preferences into your Instagram bio. You can also put them into your bios and other social media accounts, but primarily sending them into your Instagram account will give you great exposure, right? So this could be 1, specializing in running profitable social media marketing campaigns for businesses in a particular niche. Number 2, Facebook ads specialist assisting businesses in the growth of their online sales. And 3, generating breathtaking ROIs for businesses by leveraging advanced social media marketing strategies. Okay, so you can take inspiration from any of those 3, or you can just copy any of those 3, put them into the bios on your social media. Okay, so this could be your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, etc. Because when you have these, social media accounts set up, it doesn't really matter how many followers you have. A couple of people will see your bio every single day. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have 50 followers or 1,000 followers. On average, any given social media account, personal account, will at least get a few views every single day, right? And so just by having this into your bio, people will start to know that you're ambitious about running a social media marketing agency, and all of a sudden they know someone who who runs a business that needs social media marketing, or someone might just see it that needs the service themselves. Okay, so just putting this into your bio is an excellent idea, and we definitely recommend doing it. Okay, my personal favorite out of the bunch is probably the third one. So generating breathtaking ROIs for businesses by leveraging advanced social media marketing strategies. Okay, the whole breathtaking ROIs is a quote that we've been using as branding at Stacey Digital for the past 3-4 years. We're really the first ones to use this kind of keyword in the industry. We've seen a lot of people copy it ever since then. But yeah, it's a great tagline. And as you're a member of the Academy, you're more than welcome to go ahead and use it. Okay. So guys, that's actually going to be it for this module. It sets a great foundation. Okay. As I said, in the following modules, you're going to learn the industry's most efficient lead sourcing and lead contacting methods, which will allow you to sign 5, 10, 15 plus clients. But this is the foundation. Okay, there's no reason that you would not just go out and just seek in your existing network. Okay, because obviously this is by no means scalable, right? It's a one-time thing. Of course, your bio on Instagram and your social media will stay the same, and that can generate some leads over time. But except for that, this is just a one-time show that can either give you a client, it can give you 2 clients, or it can give you 0, right? It's not something you can continue to do in the future. It's just something you do because it does give you a chance of scheduling your first couple of meetings or closing your first client. From there, you're going to move on to our structure that we're going to give you at the end of the phase, and just leveraging all of these outreach methods that you get in this phase to go out and sign multiple clients. So I recommend that you prepare yourself to embark onto into one of the most crucial phases in the Academy, and I'm sincerely looking forward to seeing you in the following modules.